All right. Greetings, gamers. Hey, it's us, the Game Guildies. Sans Michael. and,
True.
yeah. So I'm Derek. That's Steph. And that's Amy. Yes, pointed in the right direction. Oh, sweet. I love it when it all makes sense in my head. Um, So it's a bit abbreviated stream because it's a clock tower night. So there'll be Blood in the Clock Tower at about let's see, it'll be 8:30 Central Time is I think the target time. But we're gonna play a couple games on BGA. We're gonna play King Domino, which I just learned because I just played a game with Misty Mountains Girl that I just saw that it's getting rebranded with new artwork. So
hmm
that's the thing. And then you're all gonna teach me digit code, right? Because I haven't
Yeah.
played
Sure.
it yet. Yeah.
She's gonna have to teach me Digit Code too because
Okay.
I played it, but I really had no idea. I mean, I have a general idea,
Well,
but
that's why. Yeah,
mistakes
that's
were
why I
made.
wanted to teach it because you said you were a little confused on what was happening. So I figured to put clarity to that, and we play.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So looking forward to it. But I do have to share something funny that kind of happened. So I got sucked in over the weekend to playing Blueprints. I am loving that game. It's so fun. It's one of the best puzzle adventure games I've ever played. It might even be surpassing Animal Well. It's that good.
Wow,
yeah.
you were addicted to Animal Well.
Yeah, and I still love Animal Well, but see, here's the thing. This is where Blueprints so far, like I said, I have not finished the game. I have no idea how close I am because it's apparently got multiple layers, kind of like how Animal Well did. But without spoiling anything, I so far, without like digging deep into deep spoilers, I don't think there's any meta puzzles in that you have to go online and like compare notes with other people to solve, which is the one quib I had against Animal Well because Animal Well did have a puzzle that did that, and the only problem with that is when you go to like you're stuck and you can't solve it. So then you go to look up and then you find out, oh no. So there you learn that you have one piece of the puzzle and you have to compare notes with people online. And as soon as you have to do that, you run the risk of spoiling yourself on things you don't want spoiled. Like I want to just solve what I need to solve and then go back to my world of trying to, crack the code of this game. And that happened to me. I discovered that, oh, there's all this extra stuff in Animal Well that I didn't know existed. And I kind of didn't want to know existed until I wanted to know it existed. Does that make sense? So far, Blueprints has none of that. All of the information to solve the game is in the game itself. You do not have to go online and join a Discord server or play any ARG games or anything like that. It's so far, I'm 50 hours into this, and it's
How many hours into it?
50. Yeah,
Oh,
I've
nice.
I've gotten pretty addicted. Now, so what happened is I misread. So I'm playing on Steam, and Steam has achievements, right? And sometimes when you get stuck in the game, you can use the achievements as a way to go, oh, I guess I should investigate that. The achievements say do this thing. I misread one of the achievements, and also there's a trophy room in the game where it kind of tells you here's some trophies you can earn, and I'm kind of curious what happens if you get them all. And I misread one of them, thinking that it meant that you had to get to the final chamber on your first day. So I kept restarting a new save and trying to do this. So I streamed my attempts of doing that on Friday. And Jelfia was there. And because Jelfia has played a lot of this, her and her husband have played a lot of Blueprints, so they were giving me a few, desired nudges in the right direction. I didn't want any hard spoilers or anything, but they were kind of helping me with some strategy tips because it's a very board gamey type game where you're kind of like laying a route through a house, kind of placing tiles, and I don't want to delve too much because it's if you are interested in this game, you need to play it unspoiled because it's just mwah, chef's kiss, so good. But I misread the achievement and was like, oh, so I finally did the nearly impossible task, and I actually finished it on the first day in the game, and then got nothing for it, and then found out that when I went back and reread the trophy, that it wants me to I have to do something else. It's like finish the whole game in one day, not on your first day. But in the process of attempting to do this, I started because it's a roguelike game, kind of like Slay the Spire. I started I have this amazing setup now in my game. So this is my new save file. So I've started the game over essentially. Because because now I have a better build, if you will, in my deck than I did before. So I have a lot of extra hallways now, which makes it easier for me to get around the house. Anyway,
Nice.
so yeah, it was so it was completely I made myself look like a complete fool on stream. There was someone that actually I didn't know who they were. They joined watching my stream just because I was tagged for blueprints. And they helped me figure out that it's oh yeah, that trophy doesn't actually exist. And I'm like, oh. But they were they were a witness to how many amazing new pulls and upgrades I got on this run. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play on this file for a while because it's got so much nicer stuff. Anyway, I kind of wonder when we'll get a blueprints board game. I would totally try one. I wouldn't mind a blueprints themed board game. It's right there. It could totally be done. Anyway, so it's been super fun.
To be fair, there's at least 2 other Blueprint games that I've played.
True.
Not like this though. Not like this. It's this little puzzle.
That's fair.
Yeah. But anyway, and to be clear, if you're not familiar, it's called Blue Prince, as in Royal Prince, and the pun is intentional. Yeah. So, but it's, if you see it pop up on a Steam sale, I promise you it's worth it. If you like escape room type puzzle adventure-y type games, it's really good, especially if you're into things like Slay the Spire, because it's kind of has that roguelike run through, try to get as good of a thing as you can, and then upgrade, and then you're better off for your next run through and all that stuff. It's so fun, loving it. But how is the Ticket to Ride Legacy experience the other day there, Duchess?
Really good. I wasn't sure. Yeah, some friends came over to play games that I don't get to play a lot of games with them, but it used to be a regular thing that we got together every weekend and played games and would often stay up until midnight, 1 o'clock, and or later, playing games, and haven't done that in a long time. There was one session we played The Rise of Queensdale, and we played till 7 a.m. once. So anyways, they came over for the first time in a long time, and she had gotten Ticket to Ride Legacy a couple of years ago, and so it was still in shrink, hadn't been opened yet, and we're like, oh yeah, we played Islebound first, and then we're like, yeah, let's check this out and see what's going on. 4 games later, 2:30 in the morning, we're like, I think we need to call it now.
Wow.
So yeah. So it plays Ticket to Ride Legacy plays over 12 games, and you basically play it 12 times. Really, really enjoyed it. I like Ticket to Ride. I can't say so. She's part of the Train Gamers Association. She goes to a lot of the Railcon and some of the other train games. So train games are really her thing. She's gotten several awards and won quite a few tournaments and stuff like that. So she's all about the train games. And I do enjoy the train games, not nearly as much as she does. But and lately my family's been really into Ticket to Ride. I don't know why. So I was kind of looking forward to kind of giving it a try and seeing it was there. And it's worth it. I do really like it. It's obviously not a cheap game. It's like $100.
That is
not ripping up any cards, but there's
for a
definitely
legacy
things
game,
that
yeah.
you are doing to the components that are pretty irreversible. So it is a one-time thing. However, based on what I know now and not having played through the whole thing, I'm pretty sure that when you get to the end, you can play it, and it's in its full, and it's a basically a deluxe edition of Ticket to Ride when
I
you get to
mean,
the end.
to be fair though, you're playing what, 13 games or more, you
Mm-hmm.
think? So I mean, $100 for 13 games for 4 players is really not bad, in my
Well, and actually, it
opinion.
plays 5. It would play 5, and there's a lot of games on my shelf that I've actually spent more for and haven't played that many times. So
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like,
Well,
yeah.
this is my beef with the legacy thing, and to just clarify, there's a difference in my opinion between legacy games and campaign games. Legacy, in my mind, is like a flavor of a campaign game, a specific flavor of a campaign game, where, as you mentioned, things are like irreversible. You are destroying or permanently marking up or stickering up boards and or cards or other components and things like that that forever change it. Now the thing for me is, and this, because I the most expensive legacy game I've bought into are the 2 Clank legacy games. Still yet to play them because I'm trying to see if there's a way we could play we could play through our Clank legacy campaign together somehow, some
I
way.
don't think so.
Oh, bummer.
Remotely, I don't think it's possible from what I know. I haven't played Clank that
No.
much, but from what I understand of Clank Legacy, we definitely could not with Ticket to Ride. It is definitely not there's no remote option there.
Okay.
For
Really?
sure.
Okay.
For
Bummer.
sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Clank Legacy
But legacies are hard because you sticker things and
Yeah.
then it's your own personal thing or something else is changing. It would not be feasible like remotely for people that aren't, like who aren't there to see it up close. It's really hard to follow along.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Well, you know me. I will always find a crazy way to solve a problem, but
Sure.
But anyway, all that to say is, with legacy games in particular, I feel like I have, especially the more expensive they are, I have this like increased self-imposed pressure to enjoy the game, like to make sure I don't mess something up, because like once you mess up something mechanically and inadvertently spoil the experience for yourself, where it's like, oh, that's not how that was supposed to work. Well, you done did it. You opened the box. You whatever it was. So
Yeah.
so for me, I always have this like little bit of anxiety with like those big games like that, because Seafall was my first legacy game, and was not a great experience, that I almost was like, I won't do this again, until someone said, no, just go play Pandemic Legacy. And it's like, yes, that is a proper, for the time, was like a very well done legacy experience. And I managed,
Like,
season 1 anyway, managed to keep my copy resettable. I found a way to do it. But I know you can't always do that.
I feel like Ticket to Ride makes a good legacy game, because if you enjoy Ticket to Ride, you're going to enjoy kind of the next level. The essential rules of Ticket to Ride, it's not really any spoilers. The essential rules of Ticket to Ride, it starts out as pretty much your basic vanilla Ticket to Ride. You're taking tickets, you're trying to make routes, and things are added each round. So there really isn't. There's some little bit of nuances with like in that first round, if you build to a big city, you get to draw a card. So there's some minor nuances there, but generally it's Ticket to Ride. And anybody who's a gamer has played at least a couple of games of Ticket to Ride, right? So I think it makes a good legacy. I'm actually thinking about trying to pick up a copy to play with my family, because they've been really into Ticket to Ride lately, and I think my brothers would really enjoy it. So I mean, if you enjoy Ticket to Ride and you want to kind of do something new and spice it up a little bit, and you have a group, and they have it kind of set and organized where, like, if somebody misses a session, they can hop in. So there's things in there that, like,
And
if
that
you have
needs to be like a
play a game
staple
without
for
a
all of
person.
these games moving forward. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very, like, if we got together as a group, we actually have a 5th person that often plays with us. If we got together with him, it wouldn't be hard for him to kind of jump in.
That's good.
Obviously he'd be behind, but he wouldn't. He could kind of jump in. Um, so there's definitely room for that. So I mean, I highly recommend it if you enjoy Ticket to Ride. If you don't like Ticket to Ride,
Won't
no,
change your
just
mind.
run
Yeah.
away. It's not, because if you like Ticket to Ride though, and you want to kind of play on another level and have a more involved experience, I highly recommend it. The components are neat. Some of the things that they do are really unique and fun and on brand. Um, I like it. It's good. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I want to try it, but I don't think I'm going to buy it. I want to find someone else that bought it and play with
Yeah,
them.
good plan. Yeah, because it's a like $100. So I
Yeah.
mean, you get a lot in the
Yeah.
box, and it's quality, but it's not cheap.
Makes
I
sense.
picked it up in April. I'll probably play it, but honestly, I'm not really a big Ticket to Ride fan. So
Yeah, Ticket to Ride's fine. I went a lot of years without playing Ticket to Ride because I just like train games bore me. Thematically I'm not interested in train games. But then it was like enough of the Ticket to Ride is just a game everyone should try. It's a great game. It's a great game to know and to play with people that are new to board gaming. It's like because it's a fun game that isn't so simple. So I mean, we've all harped on Ticket to Ride of why it's good and why or why not we've moved on, but and I don't mind Ticket, but I haven't played like all the maps or anything. I own the 10th anniversary, and I own Ticket to Ride New York. Those are the two Ticket to Rides I own.
Well, if you want to sell the 10th anniversary, it's that's quite a collector's item. There's my girlfriend still has hers in shrink, and she's like, I'm never opening it. And I'm like, yeah, it's going for hundreds, easily
Oh,
double or
yeah.
triple.
Mine has been played, and unfortunately, one of the cards got slightly creased and crumpled because my infant son at the time had like grabbed it out of my wife's hand and ham-fisted it. So it's not in great condition, so I don't know how much it's worth. But yeah, it is something. It's like it's one. I didn't send that with you, Steph, did I? I don't think I gave you that one. I think
no.
it's still
If
here.
you've got all the trains, because
yeah.
that had the cute little tin boxes with the unique trains in it, so I could see people paying the money just so that they could get the cute little unique trains and some of the rest of the stuff. So I mean, I'm pretty confident you could find somebody to take it off your hands for a pretty fair price. So, but
But I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
it's the only copy outside of the short 15-minute 2-player one, or the not 2-player, but it's the mini Ticket to Ride of Ticket to Ride New York. I
like
haven't.
those.
It's the one that I own, and I'm just like, I'll keep it. Anyway.
Yeah, I like the little Ticket to Rides. I can get burnt out on Ticket to Ride too. I mean, I don't mind it. I've played it a lot over the years. I enjoy Ticket to Ride. And if you like it, I would highly recommend the
I want to try it.
the Legacy.
I like the
I
unlock
enjoy
Ticket
it.
to Ride scenario they did. That was fun.
Oh, nice, Jelfia. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Marklin is great. I have Marklin. I have the original Marklin, actually.
I still have Marklin. I don't have the original.
I need to play that one
did
because
pick
everyone
up
talks
the-
about like, oh, that's like the best
Legacy.
Ticket to Ride. That's the 3-player one, right? Or
No,
oh,
that's Switzerland apparently.
oh, okay,
Switzerland's 3 players, yeah.
gotcha. Need to try that at some point. Alrighty. Well, shall we play some King of Domino? One of you wanna fire up the game?
Before we start,
Oh,
I want to have a debate
okay.
because the way when this game first came out, it was a big hit with everybody, and half of us were saying King Domino, and half of us were saying King Domino, and I still like King Domino, by the way.
But it's Dominoes.
But it's Dominoes. That's
But
the
it's
whole
Kingdom.
This
It's
is the GIF and GIF
Kingdom.
argument of the board game world.
It's
I
Kingdom.
yeah, but it's but it's Dominoes.
I know that I'm wrong. I still like my way better.
How did Bruno
I mean,
Cathala
King
pronounce it? Let's
Domino.
just go with that. We need to go find one of those like overview videos from when BGG used to stream, and then figure out how they were pronouncing it. But
I mean,
All
it's kind
I'm saying is you're building a kingdom.
yeah,
It's kingdom.
out of dominoes.
With Too bad Michael's not here, because then I feel like you would. I don't know.
Yeah.
maybe he'd be
Michael
on
would
our
shut
side,
this
I don't
down.
know.
I think you've already had this debate with Michael.
No, but
Oh, okay.
Really?
everybody argues with me, so clearly I'm wrong.
I don't know. You
know
do
that you're
you, but anyway.
necessarily wrong.
All right, so there's this. This actually came up with me recently with something else too. There's this third-party controller company that makes like pretty nice controllers for like Nintendo Switch and PC and stuff like that. Called, and it's 8-bit DO. Okay. Now everyone thought that because it was specializing in making like nice controllers for the retro games on Switch and stuff like that, that it was 8-bit DO to look like Nintendo, right? But
Sure.
then on X, the head of the company says it's officially pronounced 8-bit do, which I think is so often wrong, but that's the name of the company. So these controllers are called 8-bit do and not do. Trying to see if I have one of my boxes here somewhere.
8-bit do, like
Yeah.
Nintendo. Yeah.
I
yeah.
feel
8-bit
like they
do.
should spell it differently if it's gonna be dough.
Yeah.
Like
Well, because it was making
DEUX.
like the logos and stuff made it look kind of like reminiscent of the classic 80s
Classic
era
Nintendo.
Nintendo logo, like the now you're playing with power.
Yeah, then
logo.
you're just asking
So
for that.
yeah, so for the
like,
connection with
reference.
Nintendo, everybody naturally went it's 8-bit do, 8-bit do, and like all the YouTube reviewers I've watched when I wanted to look up one of their models, is it's like they all say 8-bit do, and then I found one that's like actually, and they show the link to the Twitter. To the tweet where it's like it's pronounced do. So
Okay.
I will conform because it's the company's founder. So all right, it's 8-bit do, but it's like I'm gonna say missed opportunity, man. But yeah, of course, Nintendo will chase down people for just about anything legally. So maybe that's why.
That may very well be why they're trying to distance themselves.
That
from,
tangent was just to
yeah.
reinforce the point that it's like we just need to go find out what Blue Orange or Bruno Cathala said when they were presenting the game to Gen Con or whatever, and find out.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure I'm wrong.
next week, Blue Orange is releasing. So right now on Board Game Arena, the new King Domino, however you want to say it, King Domino. It's kind of like bag or bag, like water or water.
Well, I'm going to call it King Domino. That's what I'm going to call it. If we're just going to make stuff up,
Go right ahead. Let's
Domino,
go for it.
King Domino.
So, anyways, it's got new art on BGA, but next week there's going to be an app, and I will be doing a stream of the app because I have the app. So, yeah, because Blue Orange did a promo, and I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I can play the app. It's quite good. I would have to say I've played a few games already, so it's pretty good. So the app might actually, I'll have to look it up and see, how they say it on the app, because Bruno Cathala is like the king character. So
That I did
or
know,
something
yeah.
like that.
All right,
So
so
it's
this is
pretty
on
funny.
this is the BGA page for King Domino.
Domino. Oh man.
This is 8-bit do. Sure, King Domino. So I like the new logo. That's nice. But when we'll fire up the game here in just a little bit. But the I'm not a fan of the new artwork. At least I've only seen it in BGA. I have not seen a physical copy in person. Maybe I'll feel differently. But I liked the storybook style of the old artwork. Now, I will admit that when they did the Giants expansion, the artwork on that one kind of it fell off a little bit there for me. But as far as the landscape and the structures go, I like the old artwork. I am not as big on this one, so I'm kind of whatever on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine. Yeah. I set up the game to have us have the middle bonus on and the harmony bonus on
Okay.
because why not?
Cool. We're
You
just
get
waiting
bonus
for
points for having.
Amy. You got to pop in.
Oh.
Mhm.
I haven't popped up. Okay. I have too many games going on BGA. Way. Oh, there it
Yeah.
is. I found the pop up. Sorry.
And don't mind my kids hollering and screaming. Somebody's upset about something.
I cannot hear them.
Okay, good.
So you're good.
I must choose a domino.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I do think I like the old art. I mean, this is obviously updated. I think it's nice. I do think, I guess I would say, I think it's a little on the busy side. And I think one of the things I liked about the old art is that it was very clear, what
Yeah,
colors
I
were
liked
there.
the storybook,
So,
bright colored nature of it. This looks just kind of like, I don't know, like late 90s PC game cover renders. I don't know. I'm not sure about this is what I'm trying to say.
I think it's bad. It's very cartoony, I don't know. I don't mind it. I don't want these. This is what you guys are going to leave me?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
It's just rude.
Leave the cool stuff. You should have gone first, Duchess. You should have been first.
It wasn't up to me. I didn't
Exactly.
decide who was first.
Exactly. So we're building 5x5 in 3 players, right?
That's what it looks like.
Okay. Good to know.
Because I think it's when you play 2, you play the 7x7.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that. And I'll take that.
Crop circles. That's what I kind of on a giant squid. I mean, I do love like the little Easter eggs that are in the original game. Like there's the Nessie tile, and if you look closely, you find little things on there. And I think I always think it's fun. Like Scythe, there's like Easter eggs all over the Scythe board, like C3PO and R2D2
Yeah.
are on the Scythe board, and the cat.
I haven't paid
and
attention
there's,
to all those. Yeah,
tons of
that's
them.
cool.
There's loads of little Easter eggs all over the Scythe board, which I think is kind of fun. Scythe, you've got Scythe right behind you, Steph. That's surprising.
Why? I love Scythe.
Scythe
We
is a
should
good
play
time.
Scythe with Sweet Amy. Or does she not like Scythe?
I don't know. We should. Scythe is amazing. That's from my time.
Yeah.
That was like all the hotness when I was like getting into. I mean, I was already in the hobby, but it was like pretty new thereafter. Maybe a couple of years into the hobby for me, so it's definitely a staple in my collection.
Nice.
Yeah, my first experience with Scythe was not great. And it wasn't for any reason. I think it was just it was kind of early for me in the hobby too. And so, those of us that have been in the hobby a while, your game play levels up, right?
Yeah.
Like I do think the longer you're in the hobby, the more that you enjoy those crunchy Euros and those longer games. And I think up to playing Scythe, I had mostly played, Azules and Ticket to Rides and Catan. There hadn't been a lot of those heavier weight games.
I think
Now,
Scythe
in
was kind of my
retrospect, I
first
don't
one
even
too.
consider.
At
I
least you
don't really
count
consider
Catan, but I
Scythe
don't think
heavy.
we're talking Catan, are we?
No, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, anyways, I should place my domino. That would be good.
Your Domino?
Everybody's playing faster than me. Yeah, I definitely want that. Anyways, miniature market. No. Maybe. One of the board game stores, I want to say that it was Miniature Market, had a weekly stream on Wednesdays.
Okay.
And they would play a game and then they would give away the game. So I would watch. I used to do youth ministry on Wednesday nights. And so right after we were done, I would turn it on and I would watch. Well, one night they were playing Scythe with the airship expansion. And I won. I
Oh,
won. So I was like super stoked because I played Scythe and I was like, yeah, this is kind of a heavy game. I'm not sure I really like it. But it was one of those that just stuck in my head. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I wanted to play it again, but it wasn't cheap. It was back when games were more reasonably priced. It was like a $75 game. So it wasn't cheap. So I was like, yeah, I really can't, justify spending that kind of money on a game and whatever, whatever. So then I won the game. I won the base game of Scythe with the airship expansion. I was so excited. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. And it was like the
amazing.
week before my birthday. So I was like, yay, my birthday present. I get Scythe. So, anyways, the rest is history. Now I've spent hundreds of dollars on my game. That's probably one of the games that I have put the most money into. I got an insert, I got all the upgraded coins, I have worked on painting the miniatures, I got the board, I got the spiral bound book.
Did you get the neoprene mat?
No, I don't have the neoprene mat. But I did get I didn't even have realistic resources because I wasn't as excited about those, but then Steph gave them to me. So, I got them from Steph. So, yeah.
I use those
Yay.
top shelf resources
have those
in
too.
so many other games. Like that's in. I don't keep them in my Scythe box. I use them in everywhere else.
So yeah, so I mean that's one of those games that it's just always I've played a lot of Scythe over the years. That is for sure.
It's a weekly game for a long time for us, so I have played a lot of games.
Nice.
Type.
Yeah.
What is this craziness? Oh
This
no.
is not right.
This is not what I want. Boy, this is really not what I want. Okay, we're gonna do this. Wow, rough times. Oh, there's a little submarine on here. How cute. And then with this mess. I'm just gonna take that one so I can get a better pick. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah,
Interesting.
different choices should have been made. I should have made different choices.
I'm a bit shocked that you went there. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Well, let's see.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that. Those are good.
Got that stupid tile again. Shoot. Okay. We're gonna go here. And I'm gonna take this one.
Oh, okay. I'll take those woodses. And
I was gonna take that one.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I was putting my woodses down from before.
Yes, Kimma.
I think what I want.
So funny story. I actually won the ironclad edition of Expeditions as well.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I
Kicking
bought
butt.
I bought Expeditions, and then we went to a local convention, and I bought a bunch of raffle tickets or whatever, and then I won. And Beyond Dead delivered it to me because I was not there the day that they did the drawing, and yeah, I won the Expeditions Ironclad edition. So I sold my
Wow.
copy of
Nice.
Expeditions. So yeah, all things Scythe seem to come my way.
That's good. That's really good.
So yeah,
love
Scythe
these.
is still pretty high on my list. There's a lot. There's something about Scythe. I really love the mechanic of like can't go here. You placement the top. I like the combination of. There's a lot of different ways that you can win the game, but yet once you kind of understand how it's played, it's fairly straightforward. You aren't missing actions when you take your turn, like because you kind of walk through it, so it's not gonna really miss anything, right? Like, I mean, there's just, and there's a lot of games like those heavier games. Oh, I forgot to activate this card, or I forgot I get a point for this, or I didn't, like, you almost would rather play it on BGA because there's so many little things that trigger all over the place and it's very easy to miss. I don't feel like Scythe does that. So that is one of the things
No,
that
I
really
agree.
like
Scythe
about
is very streamlined. Yeah.
it. Okay. I don't like any of those tiles. I don't really like any of these tiles.
Did you ever play that real-time strategy video game they made based on the Scythe mythos type thing? The 1920 plus? Or was it 1910 plus, whatever they call it? It was called Iron Harvest.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh. Well, I have it. I just never played it, so that may be another thing we should explore at some point.
Iron Harvest.
Yeah. I figure it must not have performed well when it released because I had never heard it talked about again.
I don't see it. It's a board game?
No, it's a Steam game. It's a video game set in the Scythe universe, and it's like a real-time strategy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I'm gonna go here. I don't know if I should be doing that or not, but let's see what the next tile comes up as. Three turns left.
Eric's building a whole forest around his village.
Trying to. The tiles have run out for me. So it's not working out quite like how I wanted.
I like these.
I guess. Huh.
And all these crowns come out at the very end.
Yeah, here they are.
Found them.
So if I place this, yes, that should work. Maybe. Maybe.
Oh, I like those. That's all good.
Not my favorite.
Probably shouldn't have made myself pick last for this. I'm probably not going to get what I want.
But how good are the tiles for you? Let's see.
There are there's let's put it this way. There's only a couple that work for me.
I think I'll just take that one, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, good. Now I'm guaranteed to get something that'll work for me. All right.
It's going to get 1 point either way. Yeah, not a great. This is not a great. Oh, yeah, I'm doing so bad.
I do.
Oh, my goodness. I want a rematch. You had not heard of that. Okay, what is the name of this game now, Derek? It's a Steam game? What's it called?
Iron Harvest.
Iron Harvest?
Yeah.
Huh.
I vaguely remember when it came out, but I don't know anything about it.
Let's see. I'm going to be getting... Yeah, this is probably what I do. And then I take the water one.
I think I got you this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to help you decide whether Iron Harvest is the right strategy game for you.
I'm definitely going to have to check that out. I do love the
I backed
Scythe
it. Yeah, it was a
universe.
Kickstarter they
feel
ran
like
for it.
it's
Yeah. It took
real-
years. Yeah.
I enjoy the Scythe universe a lot. Like there's a lot of story there, and it almost seems like it's a shame that it's only in a board game, you know. I played Expeditions, Kim. So yes, Kim, I've played Expeditions a couple of times. It's okay. I was very much hoping for more, and I don't know. Steph, I assume you've played Expeditions, yes?
I think it's fine. I don't think it's a long-term keeper.
Yeah, Scythe I love. I will never get rid of Scythe. Expeditions was okay. It's okay. It did not.
Well, do you want to rematch this, or should we just...
Yes.
yeah, let's just rematch this and forget. We'll do digit code. Oh, wait, well, we could do digit code some other time when we don't have Michael. We can bank that.
Well, digit code isn't a long game either. Like I'll play faster, I promise.
Okay,
The
all right.
reason
Well,
we
there might be
did
time to
not-
squeeze that in. Yeah, all right.
Yes, because digit code's pretty quick. You can play digit code in like 15 minutes, right, Steph?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on how AP you get.
Nah, we won't. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fancy.
Interesting. Sure. Why not? Everybody gets a crown. Everybody gets a crown. Less
Yeah.
player versus player. Yeah, but I like that with Scythe that it is some of that. Oh, and then we get nothing. Okay.
You don't have to do player versus player in Scythe. Get out of the way.
Yep. We'll play faster. There. Yeah, do that. Okay. I mean, of the Scythe thing. So I bought the Scythe app. Don't get the Scythe app.
I think I have the Scythe
was
app.
a massive disappointment. I am very irritated by the Scythe app, and I convinced my brother to buy it so that we could play Scythe because I think he would enjoy it, and it would be easier for us to play via the app. However, you have to be on the app at the same time in order to start your game. Then you can go turn-based, but if you have to start the game when you're both on the app. So I can't send you an invite.
Ugh.
I know I said I would play faster. I can't send you an invite, Derek, to play. I have to you and I have to be on the app together in order for me to do turn based. I'm like, that was a fail. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
very irritating.
No, I don't think I think I played it once on BGA and it was pretty irritating on BGA. I don't know if it got better.
It's not great on BGA either. The Steam, I think the Steam version of Scythe is great. Is very, very good.
The problem with that is that there's no undo button.
Undo,
so I
that-
didn't have a good time with that at all.
Yeah, so click carefully. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's it's on BGA. It's not great, but it's not awful either. Like I mean, you're already a premium member, you know what I mean? It's like the easiest way for us to play it. It's an option. I love the Steam version of Terraforming Mars.
I have this. Yeah. So I had the Steam. I have the Steam version of. It's just that one issue of not being able to undo a click, and then it's like, well, I'm ruined.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you're playing with players that are pretty competitive or whatever. That definitely.
Kim asked if I had played Crafting the Cosmos on BGA. There's no undo. I did play a half a game of it, but because there was no undo, Michael's like, we're not playing this anymore. We're giving up. So I didn't count it as a play because we didn't finish. So yeah, there needs to be an undo for sure.
Yeah, there's a couple of things that I've like, oh no, I don't want to do that, or oh, I didn't want that, and there's no undo. I really like Crafting the Cosmos a lot, but I do the whole no undo thing is very irritating, and I don't quite understand why there's no undo.
There's no undo with Mad King Ludwig. That's still in beta or alpha or something.
Yeah, that's still in alpha or something.
But it's pretty dang great, I will say.
I used to own a physical
love
copy
it.
of Mad King Ludwig, and it just didn't get played enough. But I love the idea of that game. And I enjoyed Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig. I thought that was fun. Between Two Castles.
Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig.
Yeah, I thought that was a good time.
I haven't played Castles in a long time, so I don't remember a lot of things and mistakes are being made in our game stuff. I was trying like, how do I get a staircase? And then Sweet Amy's like, I think you gotta click on the board, and I'm like, oh yeah. So I figured.
Yeah, you just simply click what you want. It's a pretty easy game. I mean,
I just haven't played it in years. And I have a few games going on Board Game Arena right now, so I didn't have time to like go try to watch the rules for all the games that I'm a little rusty on.
I don't know what I want here. This is
a tile.
All right, I'm taking
with a crown.
I'm taking. I can't get a crown. I do not have that option. I can't do it. I just can't.
Ugh.
That is sad. So sad. Eek. Eek. Decisions have to be made that I don't want to make. Ugh.
These tiles are blah.
That is not what I
have
want.
to agree.
I don't want these. Wait. I can undo. Thank God I can undo. All right. Let's do this. Because I really wanted that tile that Derek took.
Oh, we all did, I'm sure.
Sad times.
All of these are terrible, just so we all are clear about that.
Yeah. I am not going to have a very high scoring game this time around, I don't think.
What is this mess I see before me? Oh,
What's
boy.
this? What's this? WTEF.
I don't
Oh.
really want. I'm gonna take this one. Ugh, ick, ick. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know what to do here.
Because I mean, obviously there's crowns there that are going to give me points, but not the ideal combinations come in here. For me, I feel like I'll
Let's validate that.
take a tile that'll give me 4 points.
Cancel. Not gonna validate that. Ugh. This is bad. Because I don't wanna. Oh, I have to place it next to right. So annoying. Just so we're all clear.
Rough times.
Rough times.
I'm
And
winning.
then what?
Sad for you.
It is. It is. So sad.
I got decimated last game, so I don't really have a lot of sympathy. That was horrible. It was horrible.
That was great.
Hobbable. Oh, I guess the plan is to do this. Okay. Oh, I could make all but one of those tiles work for me.
I haven't seen Silver Metal Tavern streaming in a long time.
I think he's been working on the new Star Trek. Because that's my guess is because I think the new season is coming out soon, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's like working like gangbusters. Because I know for what he does, he's like, it's either feast or famine. You either have nothing to do
Yeah.
and you're kind of waiting, or it's like everything needs to be done yesterday. So
Yep, I know how that world goes.
Derek, why do you keep screwing me over?
Yeah.
Maniacal
No, it's okay.
laugh.
I
So
could have taken
rude.
that tile. I should have taken that tile that Derek took. Definitely should have taken that tile. I could have. Yeah, that's my own fail. That was my own fail. Yeah, I definitely should have taken. That's all right. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay.
This is garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage.
Well, I would have gladly taken that tile. I mean, I think I took the better tile, but I would have gladly taken that tile. What I don't know
Well, you're
what to
going
do.
for
Oh,
you're
I'll
going
take
for
this one.
sheep. So you take the bottom one. Yep, like this, and then like this.
Now's the tricky part. I don't. Yeah, this is what makes the most sense. I really would have rather had one of those wheat and wood ones, but don't really have a good place to put them, so.
Do you guys watch Wes Anderson movies?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I saw the new one. It was probably my favorite Wes Anderson movie.
Oh, really? Yeah, 'cause
Really?
my
I'm
favorite is
going
Grand
tomorrow.
Budapest Hotel. That's my fave. But
I loved Grand
I
Budapest
haven't actually
Hotel.
seen that one, so I should probably watch it.
Yeah, Wes Anderson. I mean, my husband hates Wes Anderson movies, but
I
there's
get
just-
it. He's definitely a hit or miss, and
Yeah.
I mean,
It is for
I
sure.
I really appreciate what he does because visually his movies are awesome.
oh yeah,
Now,
the two-dimensional
the movie-
camera moves are amazing. Yeah. But yeah, I know he's an acquired taste for sure.
Yeah, and I think it took me until now to really like start enjoying his movie.
Yeah, I didn't get into his earlier work. I was back, of course, back when in the early 2000s stuff. I wasn't in film school yet, so I wasn't like watching movies that way. But I do like a lot of his later stuff. And now the freaking swamps come out. Jeez, I feel so betrayed. It's ruined. Everything's ruined.
There's like hardly any black tiles have come out at all.
There's been 4, so there are 2 left.
Could I? No, I cannot make that work. This makes no sense. What
Oh,
am
hey,
I gonna
Panda.
do with this mess?
How's it going? I was trying to build a moat around my castle. It didn't work.
Mm. Mm.
I like 3 of these, so we're fine. Everything's fine.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm not excited. Do I want... That would be a fail. That would be... Fail. Ugh, I did not want this tile. Okay, so... Meh. Just take that one. Be done with it. Not great.
Not bad.
Yeah, I didn't. There was no good way to really make that. Yeah, that would just not have been worth it. I don't know. I feel like this was the better point one. Thought about trying to get that water tile to make my water worth something. Got a lot of tiles that are worth nothing on my
Yeah.
board, which is kind of
I
sad.
got a couple dead squares too.
Yeah, but the tiles I do have are worth a fair amount of points. Is it enough?
Maybe. Probably. 72.
I got 35 points with the sheep, with the pasture ones. That was pretty huge.
Yep, that's a lot.
Woo!
Nice.
I made it. I made it.
You did it.
Wow,
You
because
did
my
it.
last game was disgusting. That was pretty sad.
Sad news. Yeah. All right, we got to get a
It was
digit
very
code
sad. Hi,
going.
All right, let's cue it up real quick.
Digit code. Create.
Who's doing it? Somebody on it? Excellent.
I'll do it. I will do it.
Excellent.
Wigsby.
Excellent.
Duchess. Everybody invited.
Yes, I'm here.
We're there.
This is a game that you are trying to figure out the 6-digit code, and each turn you're going to basically ask this computer a question. You can ask it, how many things are filled in line J, for
Okay.
instance. You could say, and it will give you a number to the side how many are filled in. You could ask about any of the numbers being odd or even. If there's 1 dot filled in, then it will be odd. If there's 2 dots filled in, it's even. You can ask if one number is bigger than the number next to it or a lot. So you can they can't be the same number if they're adjacent, and there can be up to 2 of the same number in the puzzle at all. So it can't be like 8787787. It can't be that or anything. It has to be 2 at most of a number, and they can't be adjacent to each other. You can ask about a column. You can ask about a single cell and if it's filled in or not. And so your whole goal is to figure out the 6-digit code.
And be the first to do it.
Correct.
Okay.
You can use, like, if you click the little numbers next to each of the digits, you can like start crossing things out to help you deduce.
Okay.
So like if you know it's not 0, just cross it out to help
Oh,
you.
so
Like, narrow
is our
in.
information hidden from each other?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I will.
But you can.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will make sure you can't
So-
see.
It's fine.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking either, so it's fine. But it's not hidden information, because if I ask a question, you get the same answer I get.
Oh, okay.
So
Right.
So it's not. I mean, we might be coming to different deductions, obviously, but like.
Okay, so Duchess just asked about letter J, and they gave the number 3. So you fill in all of the top row because that's 3 for 3.
Oh,
I asked,
so the
is
top.
you bigger?
Yeah.
Does it not make sense?
I think so.
I'm gonna look on your board to see.
Oh, and I can hit
you did it right.
save. Oh, I did not see that before. Because I know last time I played this with you, I had all of it kind of figured out, and then
And then I didn't
then I
save
came
it. Yeah, you have
back
to
to it.
save it.
yeah, I came back to it, and I'm like, "Where's all my notes?" Like, I mean, obviously the red marks was there, but I had to go through and put everything in again.
No, I had the similar thing. So yeah, if you're playing async, you definitely want to hit save. I asked if U was bigger than V, and so we know that U is bigger than V. You know what the digits look like, right,
Yeah.
Eric?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Interesting.
Huh. Okay.
Hmm. Oh,
Wait a
you
minute.
got okay. So this has to be. So how come? Wait, something turned red. So did somebody?
He asked about that specific cell, and we know that that cell is filled in.
Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. Yes, I know. Wait.
Interesting. Okay, so
All right. Let's go for that.
you did 4 there. Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be.
I asked about the letter X.
Hmm. Okay, so that's an odd number.
I'm gonna ask about Q. Oh.
1. Huh.
Hmm. 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 Let me just save this. Let's see. Steph's probably got this all solved by now.
No.
I don't know. I'm really a big fan of the columns and spaces, so. Aha!
Okay.
That's interesting.
I have to make some notes here.
So,
All right. Bigger than or smaller than?
Oh, X has to be odd.
B1.
So in the real game, I would create a number and Amy would create a number and we would then be trying to figure each other's numbers out. So
Sure.
it's a little bit different.
So
I
in this,
actually like this better.
we're all trying to come up with the same number sequence on this one.
Yep. I actually like it better.
So yeah, it's basically a race to try to figure it out. Peter.
You asked H.
Ah.
4.
I was really hoping for more information.
I'm gonna try and guess. We'll see. Nope.
Greater than.
I do wish it would somehow keep track of what I've if I
Yeah.
guess the solution.
So, and I don't know what your guess is, right? Like, I didn't
No.
see what you guessed. Okay.
No.
Wait a minute. How does that work? Oh, sorry. I'm trying to figure out what I want to ask here. Okay.
No. I just want to make sure you're. If you have any questions, just let me know.
Gosh, that's going to be.
This is kind of cool, though. I've done puzzles in video games that do this kind of thing.
Would be. That's too many. Not a number. Oh my gosh. Okay, what did we guess here? There's 4 on there. There's 3 on there. It's 3. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So that means there's 1 on each number, most likely. Okay. Sorry, seriously, AP. Okay, so these are zeros, so I know that these cannot be.
No, it can't be.
Okay.
About. We'll ask.
Do we know which side they orient the 1 on for sure? Is it on the right side or the left side?
It would be on the right side.
Okay. I'm going to try submitting a solution and see what happens.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, okay. I got to type it in up here. Okay.
Okay. Solve it.
I didn't
Oh.
solve it.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got to guess.
Oh, you got a guess too?
I don't know if I got it or not. We're gonna try.
Oh, wait. That totally can't be true.
What do you mean I must submit a valid?
You have to type in the numbers at the top. Those little 6 boxes appear and you have to type them in.
I did.
Oh, okay.
It said you must submit a valid solution. I don't understand.
You can't have same numbers next to each other either orthogonally.
That I did not know.
There always has to be a larger or a smaller than number adjacent, either top or bottom or side to side.
So that's why it's being weird. Okay. Is 0 a number? Yes. Ah! It was incorrect.
Okay. All right. Hey, I got it. Okay.
You did not get it.
Oh. Oh, okay,
Oh.
so I'm just out then. Okay, got it.
Well, you
yeah.
It said I finished. It didn't
You-
say I won or lost. It just said I finished.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you get
submit
2
so
guesses,
many
and if you're
guesses?
incorrect both times, then you're done.
Okay.
Just because it didn't show up green on my screen, so I know that I'm still playing.
Okay. So I screwed up there. Okay. But I'm pretty confident. No.
Oh, well, I think I was close then.
Dang it. This is not working.
What's not working? I guess I'm confused.
No, it's just me. It's just me. That my numbers are not coming together. That's what's not working. It's me. It's all me.
Yeah, Jelfia, you can get repeat numbers. It's just they can't be adjacent to each other, vertically or horizontally.
That has to be greater than. Oh boy. Okay, I'm making another guess.
No. I have a
You
guess
don't
of
have any more
3.
turns, so you are free to. How do I not have more turns?
You guessed twice.
Oh, I thought you got 3 guesses. Oh.
I'm gonna guess, even though I can continue to ask, but I'm pretty sure it's 392174. We'll see.
392. Yep. 174. I was close.
I like that. That's cool.
I was close. All right.
Yeah, it was 50-50, so I'm like, just to be sure, I'm gonna
That's a
ask
good
one
one to
more
play
question.
asynchronously because, like, the information just kind of all hit you in the face when you come back to it. So
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I like that one. That was good.
Good. Glad. I thought you might.
Yeah, that was good times.
It's a fun little puzzle.
All right. Well, I
It's
got to
a
get
fun
ready
little
for
puzzle.
Blood on the Clock Tower. So,
Awesome.
yeah. So that's gonna do it. And then hopefully we'll be if we got all this next week, we'll try a crew deep sea together and see how we fare. That's the 4 of us.
Yep.
on
We
that.
should be all set for that.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Excellent.
I think I will be here next week. For some reason, I thought I had something going on a Monday.
I haven't been to Origins in years. I would love to go back to Origins at some point, but I'm not going to Origins. Gen
neither.
Con is the next
I've
thing for
been-
me.
I think Essen is actually the next thing for me. I mean, I've got some local conventions. Well, okay, World Series of Board Games. That's in September. That's where I'll be
Mhm.
next. I'm not going to Gen Con this year. Not doing Origins.
What are the dates for World Series?
September, like 17th to the 21st or something like that. It's
Does it
middle of September.
overlap? Oh, hang on. There's a small chance that I might be in Vegas for like the first day of World Series.
Yes, I believe you will be. If you're going for the
Vault Tour.
Keyforge thing.
Oh, I need to call Bonacor and see if he can comp me for a day, and so I can come and say hi to everybody.
Yeah, Bonacor's always there. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, you said it's the 17th.
yeah, I'd have to look it up.
Yeah.
I could look it up, but it's like,
Oh, I'm there the 19th. But it's, there's a couple days it overlaps. Oh, well, looky there.
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to do some digging and see which Keyforge events I should excuse myself from and then go take a day and go over and see everybody at the World Series. Because
That
I'm going
sounds
to be
good.
there.
I will be there.
This
I
trip
will
just
be
got even
there.
more exciting. Okay.
Yeah.
Special thanks again to Sydney Steele and company from Help from Future Self Keyforge podcast that sponsored me to go. Because that's amazing.
Nice. That's fun.
Yeah. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, cool. Anyway, if you misplace your socks and all the rocking off that occurred over the course of the stream, because, I mean, look at these faces. Wouldn't you not lose your socks over these faces? I mean, come on. But if you did, don't forget to get a free pair on your way out, and we'll be back next Monday. One last thing.
This has been a Senior Azul production.
Oh, yeah. We should have just you should have grabbed the boss, Steph, and then we could have said he had laryngitis.
Production.
All right. Catch y'all later. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.